I've arrived at Callejon De Hamel. It's a street full of graffiti. So now I have to look for the meeting point for the tour. Some interesting art structures and murals on the wall. Ahora no, gracias. Callejon De Hamel, Línea Cultural Afro-Cubana.
You know the meaning of Callejon?
No.
Well, it's an alleyway.
Oh,
I
alleyway.
kept on saying it was
Callejon.
on Hamel Street, and everyone's like, it's not.
Yes, Callejon De
It's a
Hamel.
little street.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's exactly what you're gonna find inside this community, and there's a lot of people living here. Those are houses.
Are you guys sure you're having your best day ever?
And
Firework.
I was telling you that there's a lot of families living around, and in the past it was one of the worst neighborhoods to live in Havana. They used to have a lot of social problems and a lot of bad social reputation, young people just doing nothing. And Salvador wanted to change that social image had about this neighborhood, and it was just focused on saving younger generations, especially children, teenagers, and young people. And Salvador is an active practitioner of one of these religious practices. And in Cuba, we have a system called Afro-Cuban. So African derived. And Cuban, it's through a process of adaptation, and this is just history. That's why we have to go back to 1492. You know what happened?
Columbus and his
The ocean blue.
the rogues arrived.
And then he said he discovered the island. Yeah, in Cuba he didn't, but he was the one who Florida, a few of them, and the majority came from South America. We had different ethnic groups that had settled down before, before he came.
Yes.
And all over the island. So we had the so-called Taínos.
Taino.
Maybe you are
Yes.
familiar with that. And Siboneyes and Guanajuatabeyes.
Oh.
It's difficult to pronounce. Yeah, those were the main groups we had here. And of course, they couldn't tell anyone they were the ones discovering the island. That's why he did. And by that time, we had no history, we had no name, so it was just a tropical island with some settlements and people just living here, inhabitants. But we had no cultural identity. So it all changed after the process of
Colonization.
discovery by him and colonization by the Spaniards. And this process started by 1510. So after 1510, we had a lot of Spanish influence, mostly Spanish, but we also had a lot of people coming from Canary Islands and from Galicia, from Asturias, yeah, a lot of islands and places close to the Iberian Peninsula, right?
Oh.
Buenos días. And or just depending on the region where they came from, they had their own religious practices. But they were very, very similar and different at the same time. So specific depending on the region where they came from. And the colonizers were all Catholic. That is also very important for you to know. And as they were Catholic, as a means of control, they forced them to become Christians. So all babies born at the plantation system, of course born slaves, they were forced to be baptized by the Catholic Church. And they were trained in the Christianity ideology, you know? But at the same time, they were able to compare. They were so smart. And, Catholic people pray images, which is totally different from the Protestant practices, right? And they have a long list of Catholic saints. The slaves were able to hide their images of their own divinities behind the images of the Catholic saints.
Oh.
Just because they found similarities based on legends, stories, mythology, and some elements to represent them. You know, when you go to a Catholic church, you see images in different colors. It's like a portrait of a real person, male or female. But for African deities, that is totally different. They don't have a human shape. They all have an abstract representation using natural elements like seashells or rocks or sticks from a tree, or they also use like a lot of metal elements, and they also have colors. That's why they used the colors representations to connect them to the Catholic saints. This is a process we call Santeria. But Santeria is just a popular name, and even was a kind of despective way used by the colonizers to call these kinds of unknown practices for them, because they were all praying God, praying Virgin Mary, Jesus Christ, and praying Catholic images, but at the same time they invoked their divinities using the Catholic images to hide them. And from Nigeria, and the name of the tribe that brought these practices is Yoruba. So Yoruba is the name given to this practice that people call in a popular way Santeria, which is the most popular one. And then from Benin, we had Arara. So we have Yoruba from Nigeria, Arara from Benin, and from El Congo, we have a rule. So the rule is set as a regla conga. It's a rule coming from El Congo, or the popular name given to this is regla de palo monte, based on the sticks of the trees or the sticks from the forest. Palo monte, right? And we had a kind of secret society only practiced by men that came from Calabar. Calabar is the region near Cameroon at present. So only those men practice this as a secret, very, very secret society, still practiced in Cuba in the same original way. And those are called abacuas. Yes, so that is the system comprising the 4 African-derived religious practices. Yoruba from Nigeria, Arara from Benin, Regla Conga from El Congo, and Abacua from Calabar, Cameroon. And Voodoo is something different. Of course, this is an African-derived religious practice, but in Cuba it was introduced by Haitians. It never came directly from Africa, that's why it's set apart, and it's not considered part of the Afro-Cuban religious system, though we have a lot of practitioners. And Voodoo is very, very popular here. Mostly, if you go to the central and eastern part of the country, that is where you're going to find the majority of people practicing this. And we also have something we call in a popular way Espiritismo Cruzado. Probably you know what I mean. It's like a cross or mixed spiritism. Those are all kinds of different spiritual practices that people can mix. So you take one from this, one from this, one from this, and then you do it on your own. From a wildlife. Yes, 60 Orishas. They came from a wildlife. And it means that they had the ritual combining or mixing all natural products and elements, and they used a lot of wild vegetation, wild animals. Here they found, so it means that they needed to get in life, and they're going to be able to solve all kinds of situations, conflicts. You know, conflicts are just part of our daily life, and sometimes we don't know how to deal with them.
So they have a shape.
Come and take a look. What do you see here?
Shells.
It's a face with seashells.
Yeah.
This is like a rock.
Yeah.
And the combination of colors. So this is the first one and one of the most popular and important characters here. Remember I told you it's difficult to keep all this in mind, but you're going to get familiar with them. It's going to be easier for you to identify them just by colors and the elements they represent. This is Elegua. And Elegua is the representation of polarities of life. So Elegua can be represented as a little kid, but at the same time he can be represented as an old man who used to be a warrior, and a very brave warrior and aggressive warrior. So Elegua can be represented with the colors red and black or black and white, depending on what he represents, the little kid or the old man. and he's the first protection people need to receive. Once you are protected by him, he's gonna open your path with good energy to be protected by 3 more warriors. So this is like a mandatory step to get initiated into this religion. Firstly, receive the protection by a legua, and then receive the protection by the rest of the warriors, which is a complex and very complicated combination of 4 warriors, and there's one more, and you're gonna learn about that inside of me. Of course, these are artistic representations. In there, you're gonna find the real ones, right? And the real religious representation. Up there, use your imagination to represent like an arch and an arrow. Can you see it?
Yes. Yeah.
That is a representation of Oshosi. Oshosi used to be a hunter.
Okay.
And that's why he's always represented with a metal element, and it describes the shape of the arch and the arrow. His colors are blue and yellow. And then he can share the same metal pot, or they can be split. And that is the representation of Ogun. Ogun, god of minerals. That's why the representation with metal. And Ogun is also god of labor, god of justice, protecting people who deal with legal terms, like lawyers and policemen. Ogun lives in the forest with a big machete, and he's just opening the forest path, right? And his colors are green and black. Now we have a legua, we have Oshosi, we have Ogun, and there's one more. In this case, you're gonna find him inside, because his name is Osun, and he's always represented by a rooster made of metal. So a metal rooster, and he can never be placed on ground, never directly on ground. He has to be placed a little bit separate and higher. He's a kind of vigilant, and he can never fall off. If it is, take it. What do you think it is?
Chalk?
No.
What? Ashes?
No.
What is it?
Sure, you don't have an idea? You have an
Limestone.
idea? Yeah.
Limestone?
No, this is made of eggshells.
Oh, eggshells. Really?
Eggshells, yeah.
Oh.
We call this cascarilla. You know, the
Cascarilla.
eggshell is cascara. So this is
Oh.
cascarilla. And this is a special powder they prepare to preserve good energy, to preserve what they call ashe.
Ashe.
You can clean your room, you can clean your office, and you can spray ashe everywhere to get rid of the bad energy. Now many people get protection early in the morning before leaving their homes like this.
Oh.
You see?
Yes.
Or down here, just in case. It's to step friendly and to avoid all kind of bad energy around you.
Okay.
I just do it just in case.
Cascarilla.
Yeah, look at this. Do you know what it is?
It smells like jasmine or something. So.
Cocoa.
Cocoa.
Cacao.
Cacao.
Yeah.
Ah.
And these are special oils they
Mhm.
prepare. And this is another kind of fat from vegetables, you know. And there's a lot of products they prepare with
want to
natural
buy?
elements, like seeds and herbs, and they use a lot of fruits. So they combine everything. They
Okay.
combine the fruits, they combine honey, and also they light candles, they smoke cigars, and they African divinities. And people need to wear them. It's like a rosary or a means of protection. So you need to wear the bracelets or the necklaces like this in different colors depending on the ones you were protected by, right? Or the ones you were initiated with. So you see the connection just by colors. This is Oshun.
Oshun.
Oshun is goddess of the river, and she represents the sweet waters. That's why she's represented with the color yellow. And she uses a lot of honey to be so sweet, so as to be seducing men. So this is the representation of women's sensuality,
Yeah.
and love, and maternity and fertility. So
Okay.
remember Oshun in
Oshun.
yellow, the river. Okay. So we have this representation in white and red. This is Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara.
is a female character, but Santa Barbara is connected to Shango.
Shango.
Shango,
Ah.
a male character. Shango, god of fire. That's why the red color. And Shango is, on the other hand, is a representation of male fertility.
Okay.
So Shango and Oshun had a special romance and affair, and they had a pair of twins, and the name of the twins are bitches. So she represents women fertility and he represents male fertility. So remember Shango and Oshun.
Shango and Oshun.
In white, Virgin of Las Mercedes, like Mercy. And this is a representation of Obatala. Obatala is the first Orisha created by Olofi the god, and he's the representation of purity. That's why the color white. And he's the one who controls our mind. He provides us with intelligence, wisdom, or emotional stability. So remember, Obatala connected to Virgin of Las Mercedes. Now we have this. This is Virgin of Regla. This is our Black Madonna, and her colors are blue and white. And then we have the beads representing Yemaya. Yemaya is goddess of the ocean. So we have the blue for the ocean, yellow for the river, right? And Yemaya is considered mother of nature. It makes sense because water is source of life. So remember Yemaya, you were asking me about the one in blue. Yemaya connected to Virgin of Regla.
Okay.
People or to cure people that got contagious diseases or leprosy. Well, those are really, really good, both of them, and people pray for both of them. But this one is the one who controls our immune system. That's why it's a
Babalu.
Yeah. Babalu. Ajay.
Ajay. Babalu Ajay. Ajay.
Yes.
Babalu Ajay.
Yes.
Saint Lazaro.
Dogs.
Dogs.
No, dogs. Those are dogs. Different priest. The name of the priest is a palero. So the palero is a person who works with the palo. Palo is a stick from the trees, coming from the forest. And the energy is just provided by the branches of the trees. The process of initiation here is a really difficult one because people need to get initiated taking sharpening sticks of the trees and they need to cut their hands and their chests in different parts, doing symbols, and they need to see the blood. They make a pact with that blood, and then they get cured with special elements or preparations they have with natural elements, but mostly the branches of the trees. And then people get initiated into Paramonte, but at the same time you can get initiated into Santeria, that is derived from Yoruba. So people can mix both practices. In case you want to go to see the Baba, and then you do offerings. So offerings are really important. That's a principle, like produces like. So you cannot have a conversation. In this case, you don't pray. You have a private conversation. So you ask or make wishes, but before you leave, you need to offer something. Okay. And you need to offer what they really liked in real lifetime. So people know what to offer in case of food and drinks preferences. You cannot get confused. That's the way you please them and you feed them. And when you offer food, you leave it there until it gets decomposed. Like the sweets or the meat or the fruits, just leave it there. That's the idea that you're feeding them. And that's the way you get their energy and their protection back to you. Or sometimes people go to the river, they go to the ocean, they go to the forest, and they offer things to the river, to the ocean, to the forest. That's the way you get in touch with forces of nature. Even when it is... Yeah, you're not a practitioner.
Also don't leave now.
You don't have to leave anything.
Okay.
Just ring the bell and make a wish for free. Yeah.
I rang the bell. Made a big wish.
No, you made 3 wishes.
3 wishes.
Yeah, because you rang the bell 3 times. No. You rang the bell 3 times.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So if you did it 3 times, you have 3 wishes.